Hi guys, we're only about 2 weeks away from welcoming in 2024. This is the perfect time to look back at the last year, celebrate our wins, see what worked, what didn't, what lessons did we learn, and really strategize for 2024. Are you excited? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tari, and in this video I'm going to share 5 tips that will really help you get crystal clear about setting goals for 2024. 2024 is going to be a glow up year. Are you ready to glow and grow with me? I don't like setting New Year resolutions. I feel we are always either moving forward or moving backwards. There's never and ever remaining still. I have used most of November and December really to reflect on what I achieved last year, that's 2023, and what do I want my future to look like? Where do I want to be in December 2024? What do I want my body to look like? What do I want my finances to look like? My relationships, my health, and my soul. I love this quote by Dalai Lama that says, "The goal is not to be better than someone else, but to be better than your previous self." So we are really going to level up in 2024. Tip 1. Only focus on 2 to 3 main goals. It is important to focus on all areas of life to have a well-rounded personality. However, I find for me, I tend to overthink a lot. So for me, I only need about 2 to 3 goals that I can really hyper focus on for the year to achieve my goals and feel accomplished. This really worked for me in 2023. My main goals then were to declutter my house, to spend some more time with my son and my puppy, and to get more financial security. If I just focus on those and take action towards that, it just feels that I have already conquered the year. I tend to overthink and have a perfectionist attitude. So if I'm setting more than 3 goals, I just find I keep overthinking the whole thing and end up worse instead. This happened this year with me with my fitness goals. I had way too much on my plate, and even though I wanted to remain consistent, I just couldn't. I felt so burnt out because I had already set 3 major goals for my life. So I have learned from that and really thought about what didn't work for me. And for 2024, my aim will be to focus only on 2 to 3 main goals. My tip number 2 is to get out of your comfort zone. Growth only happens when we get out of our comfort zone. We need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. The goals that we set for ourselves should make us uncomfortable, but not so much that we give up altogether. If it's too hard, it's not really a goal, then it's a dream. And if it's too easy, we're not going to get out of our comfort zone. There is a sweet spot for goals, not too much and not too little. Just perfect, just like Goldilocks porridge. Make sure you have a clear why behind your goals. This is super important because guess what? Life will get in the way. And on those days when it's really hard to do a certain activity, this why is going to help you get out of a rut. Write down your why, really dive deep into the deepest core of why you want to do something that you want to be doing. For example, for me, this YouTube channel, I really had to dive down very deep and discover my why. Anytime something doesn't go as planned, it is a learning opportunity to see what could we have done or just to forgive ourselves and move on. Tip number 3, mindset is everything. Your self-concept literally dictates your life. What you believe you're worthy of is what you will receive. Our thoughts and feelings really do manifest into our reality. So in order to receive more, we really have to be willing to work on ourselves. This is done through shadow work, to really look at your self-talk and to look at things that motivate and inspire you. The fear of the unknown keeps a lot of us stuck in bad relationships and bad jobs and just not realizing our potential. We should face our fears head on and see what's on the other side. I promise you, growth will happen when you don't let fear control you. The truth is, we all deserve our desires. If we have the right mindset, we literally can achieve anything. Nothing is impossible. In fact, that says, I am possible. And I think Henry Ford put it so perfectly when he said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right either way. So, third tip is to work on your self concept and change your mindset. My fourth tip is also around self care. It is about prioritizing your own self first. You can never pour from an empty cup. So, really prioritize your own values, your time, and see who has access to you. Value your own energy and time, and only then can other people value you. Decide who has access to you. If people are not supportive of you right now, it's okay. Let them go with grace and really focus in on what your soul wants you to do. And my final tip is super important. Don't focus on your goals. Hang on, what? Yes, you heard that right. In 2024, for the first time in my life, I'm not going to actually focus on my goals. I am instead going to focus on my systems. Goals are partly in our control and partly in someone else's or life in general. The systems and behaviors are the things that we can control, that we actually have 100% control over. So instead of thinking, I want to lose X amount of pounds by 2024, I am instead going to focus on what is the healthiest version of me do on a daily basis. What does she eat? What does she drink? What supplements does she take? How many times does she go to the gym? What self-care habits does she have? And when I'm focusing on those behaviors, I automatically will achieve my goal in the long run. I tend to really hyper focus, as I said before. I'm a type A personality and it doesn't serve me sometimes. So when I really break down each goal into systems and behaviors, I can see what can I do today, what can I do tomorrow, and what can I do this week. That's it. If I'm just doing that, I know I will ultimately achieve my goal. And maybe I don't reach 20 pounds, maybe I'll reach 18, but the bottom line is those behaviors are going to serve me for the rest of my life. I just want to give another example here. So I have already been reflecting on, because health is going to be my priority for 2024, and I've already reflected on why I did not exercise, and part of it was I'm working a lot more, so just finding my time has been a little bit hard, and that really is an excuse. When I focused on what systems do I need in place to make sure I get my workout in, it was just a simple act of actually laying down my gym clothes the night before, having my water bottle ready, and really having a nice podcast or some songs that I want to listen to in the gym. This simple act of just setting up the day before means I get a workout in. So these are the small behaviors and systems I want to put in place to make sure that I am achieving my long-term goals. So to summarize that, don't focus on your main goal. Instead, focus on the systems and behaviors that will get you there. Thank you for listening. I really hope you have found these tips helpful and they will help you to become crystal clear on what you want to achieve in 2024. So keep growing and keep glowing. Bye.